Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we have the Necrodrakon top teams. We're going to go ahead and lead it off with the most free to play friendly team. This is going to be this lineup. Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left, Sinbad Sonya on the Stellar Bond, Sonya buffing up Mikola as well, and Kruger in the upper left corner with the Blood Moon spell. I happen to have the charms on all of the heroes here, but the key priorities for your charm targets are going to be Sinbad and then Sonya twins. Those are the big three, and if you have Ravion built, you're going to be running a Ravion team as we showed later on in this video, and then you'll want to get Ravion charms as well. Kruger and Mikola, they're kind of minor upgrades if you have their charms, and we do happen to have that. Now for hard difficulty, you will probably not clear this unless your resonating level is high or your upgrades on your heroes is very high, because the boss is difficult to kill in hard difficulty. I don't know if we're going to manage to clear it right now with this free-to-play friendly team, but it looks like we might be able to. But generally, people are not going to be able to get it done with a team like this, depending on your level of upgrades and also your resonating level. And actually, no, we don't actually clear it because, yeah, the boss's final attack is too powerful that it will wipe out most teams before you can make it quite 100% damage. But anyway, not a bad team option for a free-to-play lineup. Now, the next team is going to be, again, kind of a budget free-to-play team. This is from Woody Cam Rhymes. It's basically the same team, but Reinier, Mythic Plus, rather than Kruger, because this is going to be an upgrade. So, Blue Twin on the right, Pink Twin on the left. You have Sinbad Sonya on the Stellar Bond, Reinier in front of Sonya, and Mikola in front of the Pink Twin with the Blood Moon spell. Now, in terms of, is it important, for example, for you to have Reinier charms? It's not really that important, because Reinier charms this season, they give ranged damage boost. However, as you see here, Sonya is the hero we're using to be position swapped, and so Reinier charm bonus onto Sonya is not really going to be that effective because Sonya just deals melee damage. She doesn't deal range damage. However, that being said, the charms also provide a bit of penetration, which is some bonus damage, but basically charms on Reinier are not as big of a priority as they have been in previous seasons. That is the thing to keep in mind. Okay, I wonder whether we can clear hard difficulty with this team. Again, it'll just come down to the survival towards the end, or if we can burst the boss fast enough. 27 seconds left. The whole team is alive other than Reinier, and it's looking good, but this burst from the boss... Okay, Sonya lives, but Sonya cannot... Yeah, there's no way Sonya can single-handedly do this. So actually, the Kruger team, for me, did a bit better than the Reinier team version, but you can try both of them, depending on which heroes you have and the level of upgrades you have as well. Okay, now, if you want to clear, now you're going to have to run a Ravion team. So the first team is going to be from Frosty. Very interesting team, because it's using Velara actually, and with the Divine Favor spell, because that gives Velara a bit of bonus energy recovery, so she can get off her entire ultimates to get the stat steal buff. So Pink Twin on the right, Blue Twin on the left, you have Ravion and Velara on the Stellar Bond, Sonya buffing up Ravion and Sinbad with the Divine Favor spell. Now this is a team, and we have the charms on all the heroes here. It's just a very interesting team to me, honestly. Is very different from the other teams we're going to show you even after this, but it's doing quite well for people, and this should be able to clear hard difficulty if you have high enough upgrades into all of the heroes on your account, because Velara is going to provide a bit of bonus survival and also going to provide a bigger attack buff. Like, look at this, Velara already, like, only under 30 seconds into the match, I guess because of the Divine Favor and the Twins buff, she's already has a stat steal buff effect, and we're going to have that damage reduction basically because of the fact that we have much more tankiness and we reduce the attack of the boss quite heavily. And I think this is going to be a pretty safe clear. Of course, we have a high level of upgrades and high resonating level, but it might even be clearable at lower than that, because now the boss is going to unleash his attack. But I think because of the Velara effect, yeah, we take that like it was nothing, and then you're just going to have time to finish it off. So very interesting team, definitely worth running, and we're going to go ahead and do a skip run of it in the epic difficulty as well, because it was capable of making it through hard. So it is a team that can also work into epic. Let's go ahead and do a skip run of this team and see what we're gonna get on epic difficulty.
This was nothing.
Whoa, 31.9 billion. That's actually really good. Obviously, it's not the top scores reported of today, but it's a very, very solid score from this team. I really like this team. I'm very impressed by it. And it's very interesting. We have the charms on all the heroes here, but a lot of them are going to be major charm priority. Okay, so the next team we have is Maria's GMB team. This is apparently doing well if your resonating level might be a bit lower. It has Reinier in front of Sonya, Sonya buffing up Sinbad and Ravion, Blue Twin up front, and Pink Twin in the back buffing up Ravion with the Blood Moon spell. We're gonna see it. I'm gonna just do a skip run of this, or we can watch actually a bit of it play out, then we can skip it just to show you the positioning of the whole team. But kind of, again, an interesting sort of team comp, because the other top team comps we're going to show you after this, they're not using Reinier, they're using Kruger, because generally for the majority of players, the Kruger teams are doing better than the Reinier teams. However, this is still a good option that I wanted to show, because it may be the best option for you depending on your level of upgrades. So let's go ahead and skip this team and see, will it beat out Frosty Velara team? No, but very close. As you see here, almost 32 billion damage. There could be some RNG potential of this team as well. So I'll give it 3 runs in total, but then we're going to move on to the next teams. Yeah, because for the majority, okay, nice. Slight new record, 32.5 billion. Is not bad, but that shows you the RNG basically potential of this team. I'm just going to give it one more run, and then we will move on to the other teams, which have been kind of reported to be the top performers for the majority of players today. So let's go ahead and move on. But not a bad score from that Marius GMB team. Next up, we have Frosty's team. So Frosty's team, this was a team used in the previous week, and it still is doing well this week. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. You have Sonya buffing up Sinbad and Ravion. Kruger in front of Ravion with the Blood Moon spell. We have the charms on all of the heroes on this team. We're going to go ahead and do some skip runs. Again, going to do 3 skip runs just to try and eliminate the RNG. Right off the bat, we get a new record, and yeah, look at that. So 34.2 billion. So these teams, the Kruger teams, really seem to be doing well for Necrodrakon, at least for a higher resonating level. It definitely seems like Kruger is better than Reinier in the same teams. Yeah, for the higher resonating level players at least. Maybe lower Reinier has a chance of working, but okay. So overall, you see pretty consistent all around 34.1 billion damage. And now we're going to show you the overall top team of today, which is from Tuxedo Cat. This is going to be blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Sinbad and Sonya on the Stellarbond. Sonya buffing up Ravion and Sinbad. Kruger in front of Sinbad with the Blood Moon spell. There are a couple of alternate team positionings for this, having Kruger right up front and center or Kruger in the left corner. I might give a couple of these team formations a try and maybe do 3 runs of each of them. But this team should be the one that will set the top score. There you go. Right off the bat, it comes in swinging with a almost 34.2 billion damage score. Let's see what we get on the second run. We got a new record on the second run, 34.228. Okay, and there's also going to be RNG in this team. As with the other teams, there's going to be RNG. You'll have to do multiple runs if you want to fully max out your potential. And there you go. So like a low RNG hit as well. Okay, guys, we got a huge record. Whoa. 35.2 billion, and we did something different. We tried the alternate team position. That's actually crazy. This is actually crazy because no one has hit over 35 billion today, even my guild leader, who is very strong. So what we did was we just moved Kruger to the upper left position, as he is over here. And this one did the best for me by a great margin, over 1 billion damage score boost. So this is looking really good. I would recommend everyone try Kruger in the upper left position. Let's just go ahead and lock this in and show it to you. So this is the team that got over 35 billion damage for me. The top score by over 1 billion compared to any other team. So definitely worth a try with the Kruger in the upper left corner. But basically Tuxedo Cat with that alternate formation. Let's go ahead and do a couple more skip runs. I don't know if we just got insane RNG on this team, or if it's just consistently better than the other ones. But like already 2 runs have been better than any other team I have run so far. And on our third run, is it also going to be better? Another record? 35.3, almost 35.4 billion. Yeah, I think at least for my level of investment, this team definitely seems to be the best formation. For me, 35.4 billion damage basically, and having Kruger in the upper left. So this is the one that I would recommend to you guys to try if you can. Otherwise, you try the original formation. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That is going to be it for this one. Good luck getting a top score today. If there's any other team that worked for you, feel free to share that in the comment section down below. And if you guys are thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. There is a link to that in the description of this video and a pinned comment. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.